Hi guys, welcome to EZ Eatery. Wanted to share a couple cleaning tips with you on how to clean out our Power XL air fryer oven. Now, mine is looking really disgusting. So, I have had mine since November of 2020 and it is in dire need of a really good cleaning. My front door here, look at that, is just gross. I do clean it, so I don't know why it's so bad. But anyway, the door just pops right off, which I think is so super cool about this because it makes it easier to get into the oven itself. So all it's holding it together literally are just 8 screws. So I already took those out right now because they're soaking in the just some soap and water, nice hot soap and water. And I just wanted to show you how easy it is to pry this all apart. So literally just gonna turn it over here on the side and just kind of pop it off. It pops right off. So I mean, it gives you a little bit of a challenge in some parts, but for the most part it just comes apart no problem once the screws are taken out. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and get that all, well, try to anyway, get it all disassembled. So once it's all apart, I have to show you this, how nasty it is on the, it's like, look at what all this grime and gross buildup that is in there. I think it's just gross. And then look at this. This is like my biggest thing was this inside glass. I couldn't get to it obviously. So yeah, look at that. That's nasty. And then, well, all of these pieces are just gross. I mean, even the screws were gross, full of grease, totally full of grease. So just gonna go ahead, just look at those. See, look at, I just pulled one of the screws out and this has been soaking already. So this is the front part right here, which is the part that we can normally get to, but you can see around the ring here that the parts that we can't get to, that's pretty gross. So anyway, we're just going to go ahead and drop everything into some soapy water. Literally just going to drop it right on in there with some, I'm using some Dawn dish soap because, well, Dawn takes the grease out of my way. So let's see how well it works here. And I will tell you why I don't use Dawn Power Wash in just a moment. So here it is. I just pulled it out and laid it on a towel, and I thought I'd better try and dry off some of those watermarks so that it doesn't leave, you know, spots all over the place. So once it's all dry, we're going to go ahead and put it all back together again. Hopefully we put it together the right way. All right, so we want this part here to be on the bottom, so we'll just flip that over. Now this, it took me a few tries to try and get this correct. So we want the handle to be lined up the opposite way where the silver part is in the very front, and then it does just pop right back in there. So and then once it gets all popped in there, then we're going to grab our little glass plate and then we'll assemble that right on top. Now I'm getting smudges all over it, which is going to bother me too, I know, but I'm not taking it apart and cleaning it right now again because, well, I don't know, I don't feel like it. And then we're just going to pop the back part on there, and then everything just pops all back together again. So just kind of pressing it down on all the sides, the top, the bottom, all the sides and everything like that. And just making sure that it has a nice snug fit again. Now this part did make me a little bit nervous because I didn't want to mess up at all and I didn't want to break anything. And so I feel it's secure right now. So I'm going to go ahead and start screwing everything right back together again. Okay, well that didn't take long at all. So let's take a look here. Doesn't that look so much better? I mean, you can see my fingerprints, but you know what? I'm not going to let that bother me right now. At least it's not all yucky and greasy, and I know it's clean right now. All right, so it's working, and that's all that matters to me. I have had this thing now for, well, since November of 2020, and I use it at least twice a day. No joke, no joking. So I use it all the time. This is the reason why I don't use this stuff. I like it for a lot of things, but not this. So this is my drip pan, and check it out, you guys. I put it on there and look what it's doing to it. And I mean, I don't know, it's bubbling up, it's taking the Teflon off, and I was using it for a while and it was working okay, but for some reason, I don't know if it's because it's so old or what, I don't know, it's taking it off. So my solution is to go ahead and put foil on it. So I figure it's gonna cover it up anyway. And I can just, once I'm done with it, I can just toss it out. So it just makes my life a whole lot easier, I think, at this point, rather than buying a whole new drip tray. So I figured, and it's safe to use in the air fryer oven as well. So you can put foil in there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop it all back together. And that is it, you guys. I know that the sidewalls are kind of messy too, but you know what? It doesn't get any better than this. So it has some flaws to it, but it looks pretty good and it works great. So if you like this kind of content, leave me a comment in the comment section below. And if you have any other solutions, I'd like to hear them. So anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye now.